5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
OG's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
OG's turn to ban.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to ban.
Dire team pick.
OG's turn to pick. OG's turn to pick.
Dire team pick.
I speak for the trees.
Imber spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Turbo Shaman.
OG's turn to ban.
Dire team ban.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Another day of Dota 2 here for the ESL 1 Katowice 2019 group stage. Only a couple of series left, Lizard. There's some good ones for us. We've got OG against FTD ready and waiting for you. Let's see if this works. It does. Beautiful. The odds are going to pop up on your screen right there. And it looks OG favoured. Any surprises?
What's 1.2 versus 4.16?
Just a little bit.
Oh, this is rough, man. I feel bad for FTD. 4.16. I mean, to be honest, it's OG after all, and they have dropped just one game, as you said, right?
They've dropped a couple of games. I thought they'd only dropped a series to Gambit. They
dropped a couple of games.
They went 1-1 with Secret, 0-2 to Gambit, and 1-1 with Forward.
Oh, so it's Secret that dropped only one game together with Gambit. All right.
Yeah.
All right, OG. I lost my faith in you. You dropped more than one game. How dare you? You dropped 4 games, actually. Shame on yourself, OG. Now look at this. Where's the Monkey King? Is it banned?
It is not.
OG not opening up with the Monkey King and debating everyone, unexpectedly putting it on position 4, Gerard.
Yeah. Ah, it's not Thompson playing it. Surprise, surprise. Out comes Troll. So what are the bans? Grimstroke, Lifestealer, Elder Titan, Doom, Razor, Kotl, Magnus, Tiny, Undying, Kunkka.
Alright, so this is basically Troll, ELTW, Ember Spirit played by Thompson, I suppose, right? Just a casual one.
Don't be so fast, though. There could be a roaming Ember Spirit for Jerax. You never know.
Roaming Troll.
Rolling. I mean, what's his name? 2B?
5 seconds
The what 400 rank guy plays roaming AM, roaming Troll. All these roaming Agi heroes. Maybe they've learned from him. Maybe he's coaching them.
Oh, you take a roaming Agi hero, you buy a Orb of Venom, and you just run people down. Why not?
That's the way.
Ease. Roaming Loon.
Roll.
I mean, that's actually casual now.
Yeah. Was it Yapsaw that first?
Yeah.
We saw on stream anyway doing it.
Beastmaster.
Right. On the other hand, ForTheDream opening up with
Push power.
push power, control. I like this from them. You have the Ice Bat, you have Shadow Shaman to catch the Ember, you have the Roar as well. But OG not messing around, either picking that Chen instantly versus the Beast. As you can remember, Chen got back into the meta because of the Beastmaster, as you could steal the boar.
Yeah.
And then someone randomly used that Divine Favor and thought like, what the hell? This spell is strong.
Why is my board doing like 80 damage at level 1? What's happening?
What's happening? Maybe Chen is a hero besides only in games versus Beastmaster. And now we see Chen quite often. OG pick him up this time around, and I wonder if this Nature's Prophet is gonna be Seb. I think so, right? Most likely it's gonna be Seb, Prophet, Chen, No Tail, obviously, and then we're gonna see last pick for Jerax.
Very well looks that way.
Or as you call him,
Jerax.
Jerax. It sounds a bit more powerful.
It does.
Jerax.
I love the kind of soft J, the Y sound in Slavic or Nordic language. I guess every language outside of the kind of Germanic languages. It's beautiful. Phantom Assassin for FTD.
Alright, you're gonna miss Troll, but Troll is gonna miss you as well. You're gonna miss each other.
This fits in quite nicely with this, Beastmaster Vlad's timing, level 6 Shadow Shaman, Jakira with some Liquid Fire. PA is a very kind of...
They definitely wanna steamroll out of the laning stage and just
5 seconds remaining.
Go over OG, but it's OG. I don't think they're gonna allow that to happen that easily.
And quite often people think PA is a hero that needs to wait a little bit, but she's a very fast carry. Hit level 6, all you need is a Blightstone, a couple of Wraith Bands, and you can slay supports very easily. Heroes like Nature's Prophet and Chen, even Ember Spirit to a large extent, completely melt.
Yeah. Especially what you can do with PA versus an aggression that comes from someone like Chen and Prophet. You just port as you said, as soon as you got that 6, like a Wraith Band or 2, you take the Blightstone and you just port on the offlane and go for their carry, which in this case is most likely going to be Troll. Then that's usually the plan. You let that Rasta get a few levels. This is most likely going to be that position for Rasta. And like some teams really pull that off so well.
Our wonderful chat is telling us that it was an ILTW, Ember Spirit, and a Thompson Troll last time they run it.
Of course. What did we say? We said
it the other way around. But they've got options, right? They've got the ability to swap things up, down, sideways if they want to, depending on the matchups. And I'm looking at that game back there, it looks like they wanted the Troll against the Medusa mid rather than the Ember Spirit.
Well, what does chat know after all?
Well, they knew that it was the other way around, and we...
No.
They're all very intelligent people, isn't it? It's the power of crowds. It's a very, very real thing. The power of crowds is a strong, powerful force in the universe.
I love chat, honestly. Like, I told you this before, like, sometimes I find myself watching the chat more than I'm watching the game. Seriously.
There's the feedback loop.
I don't know, like, the chat sometimes is more interesting to me. Just the memes and the pastas, I don't know. And the Pagna, honestly, just rounding up this draft of theirs. Also a hero that pushes, but a hero that deals with Troll very well. Nyx Assassin, however...
Is that a Seb, Nick? No, it's a Jerax.
It's a Jerax.
Jerax, Nyx. They did run it on Seb the other day, which we saw.
Look at that, chat. Thompson Ember Spirit. Where are you at now, chat?
You're right. You're right.
They can do it anyway. They've played Troll before on Thompson.
Absolutely.
Now they play it on ELTW. It's not really problematic for these two to switch it up a bit. Jerax is gonna deal with Pagna very well. Nyx is one of the better heroes versus Pagna. You basically get level 6 Vendetta, once he starts to blast your towers, you just use that carapace, he stuns himself, then you follow up with a kill.
Hold on.
Very simple.
Just rewind a little bit. What you do first is you get level 1 mana burn. And you spam mana burn.
You just
do you remember the days of OD Darkseer Pugna being super strong picks?
And then you just pick Nyx, level 1 mana burn, go to mid, and spam mana burn.
Yeah,
I remember.
That was the fun shit. Those were the good days.
For who? For you, maybe.
For me, picking Nyx. I don't care. My team's like, why don't you have a stun? We could have killed... No, I've got mana burn, dude. Don't you worry.
I am disappointed in you. As
Oh, really?
You're the same kind of a person. You're the same kind of a person that picks... Bane goes mid and then Feebles.
I used to.
Yeah,
I did. I saw Pylai do it once,
and then
I copied him.
That's like the worst.
Well, we quickly have to just run this video. MVP, Mercedes giving away cars. Make sure you get your votes in, guys.
Go crazy! Go crazy!
And welcome back to the game. Hey, there we go. There is a Facebook stream, by the way, and a YouTube stream, I believe. We're going across multiple platforms as there is no more Facebook exclusivity. ESL can spread their wings wherever they need. It's wonderful.
That's why we were in Twitch. Last few times we streamed this together, I felt so isolated. Like we were...
cut off from the world.
I just felt like I'm trying to tell someone something, but he's not listening. That's how I felt streaming this on Twitch before, on Facebook, sorry. Now we have our lovely chat again.
There's a bug. I mean, that's not a nice way to talk about Yerax. I don't know why you're disconnecting because he's in your team, but okay, Seb.
Haha!
Hey, Lamau!
Hey.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna shut up now. What are we looking at? Thompson on the Ember. LTW Troll, No Tail Chen. You've called it all with Seb Prophet and Yerax on the Nick.
Just as expected.
Just as you expect.
Just like chat did not expect.
And then over on FTD, Faded, playing one of the two heroes that he's been spamming this tournament. PA, not the Jug. QYQX Jakiro, YRG the mid Pugna. While down towards bottom, we will have Chan Chan, the Beastmaster, and James the Shadow Shaman.
James the Shadow
Shaman. This FTD lineup actually looks incredibly scary for me.
Look at PA. There's another PA behind her. Look, you see that? The blur. Is it the same?
Oh, it's not. It's not on my screen. No.
It's not on your screen. You don't see that.
No. So Lizard has a PA here.
Yeah, I have two PAs, and they're both buying items or something. I don't know. Looks weird. And look at the. Yeah, it's a shame chat can't see what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it's even got a tip thing above it.
Yeah.
Gong.
Alright. So Beastmaster with the Shadow Shaman gonna go on that offlane, try to contest the Troll and the Chan. Most likely gonna go into... Actually, he won't go into Axis, he's killed Boar already. I mean, alright, versus Chan. I don't know if I agree with that, but... You're gonna force him to take Holy Persuasion instead of Divine Favor. Yeah. Maybe that's a debate. Maybe they think, alright, level 1 Boar, even if it's against us, is better than Divine Favor versus us, right?
It's all balance.
No, really, maybe it's some next level debate. But because the Boar did get nerfed level 1. As usually if you're playing Beast versus Chan, you don't skill Boar. You just go with Axis, because the Boars, they just get taken away from you and turn against... the real master.
But then with game theory, you have the next level play from No Tail, which is to still not take Holy Persuasion and go Divine Favor anyway.
Just leave the board.
Yeah, just leave the board. Keep ILTW happy.
Man, that's so deep. That's so next level even for No Tail. But he's transcendent, right? He's a beautiful little flower. I think if anyone thinks about that, it's gonna be him.
He's on a higher plane.
He's on a higher plane. Definitely.
Absolutely. He's up there. PA swings into lane. No wards on her. Yerax does hold on to one. Gonna show his face to Faded. Dancing away the PA. Spinning the blades. Interesting battle between them, but they've got Nature's Prophet arriving from the south. Treants are going to come in. And PA's not going to be able to really sustain this battle. And Nyx has much greater HP regen than the Phantom Assassin.
I mean, 3 mangoes, right? Like, you don't really do anything to Jerax here, even if you attack him. However, on bottom lane, we have a triple bounty aggression coming from Jakiro, Rasta, and Beast. You can't fight them. No, the pigs are not gonna help you.
Push him away.
Push the pigs away.
Get out of my bounty rune spot.
Haram.
Battle begins.
All right.
Troll with the ranged axes. Gonna slow them down a little bit, but they will gather both bounty runes. Top OG get double.
Beast's gonna get his 2 bounties, but yeah. They're not gonna continue as a try though. Jakiro is gonna go top. He's gonna port actually. This is the problem when you go for 3, go S3 to the offlane bounties. You have to port. Like, there's no way that you can just run up back top. If you do that, you're too late to the lane, so you lose that first port.
Nice little hawk grab there from No-Tail. Kills it off. Easy money, easy XP.
And
Also was looking for a D ward. I don't know if he got it.
what did you skill the boar? Force No-Tail to take persuasion, and then you never used it. That's even higher level, man.
Damn, dude, you're losing me here. This is
some Kotl dude stuff.
this is some mind-blowing shower thoughts. What's happening? So lane setup, PA, Jakiro top against the Nyx and the Prophet. Pugna mid against the Ember Spirit. Thompson gonna feel the pain a little bit there, as we have Chen and Troll against the Rasta Beastmaster. James and Chan, they're losing a lot of HP down here though. What's happening? They're burning through their regen incredibly quickly, while OG seem pretty comfortable down here.
Looks like Troll with 2 armor and 53 damage is just zoning them out right now on his own, not really caring too much. And now that Chen is gonna pull. This is so easy. On bottom lane, it's so easy for Chen to pull. While on the off lane, on the Radiant, it's the complete opposite. Oh, Beastmaster bot.
Oh, he's in a lot of trouble, isn't he? First blood goes the way of RTW.
Yeah.
They've just been clicking them over and over again. No-Tail punches.
Yeah, he has this
throws the axes.
ghost. Yeah. After the Harpy Spirit, probably the best creep, not probably, the best creep that you can get from this small camp. If you're Chen, you usually level 1 just want golems, right? To have those stuns, but if you don't find those, the ghost is alright and the Harpy is even better.
Hochikiro's falling top lane now as OG find another. Faded. There's no stun from Nearax. There is a carapace, but Faded unlikely to go in and mess around with it. There it is to turn around and a stun to follow. And this Nyx is absolutely toyed with the PA's heart. A little drop to the tower hit.
Don't toy with PA's heart, next.
James, what's he up to? Dragging creep waves around.
Yeah, but there's a ghost with very, very shiny looking hands chasing him. Double damage ghost, pretty much.
I just want to come back down to bottom lane and kind of think about what happened down there, because both Beastmaster and Shadow Shaman dropped to like half HP, while Troll and Chen were like 80-90% HP.
They just didn't trade.
But with the Shadow Shaman, I would have thought that...
Yeah, 76 damage apparently wasn't enough for them, I don't know. No-Tail started with a few Fairy Fires on that Shan, and apparently that was good enough for them to just zone them out.
And this leads ILTW to 17-2, as I believe he just TP'd home and gets recalled out by No-Tail.
Yeah.
Easy efficiency in this bottom lane.
Bought some raid bans, some more regen, comes back home, goes back bottom. Yeah.
And already, Struggle City for FTD.
James might die bottom, yeah.
I mean, one more hit. The cold hit from the Ghost, not quite enough. Shadow Shaman with a stick pop does keep himself alive, but it's a long walk home and then a TP back out to lane, in which Beastmaster is left alone and he's overstepped his boundaries. A tip from No-Tail will secure the kill.
There's just, like, micro movements from OG is a bit better on this bottom lane, I believe, and that's it. Also, the fact that you can't use the boars properly all the time is hurting them a bit. As you can see, the boar is blue. It's not pink, the boar is blue, it's No-Tail's boar, and I mean, when you turn this boar versus Beastmaster, it really does hurt him a lot. Mid lane, however, Thompson is gonna be fine.
So James does TP out, but to mid lane.
Yeah, we didn't talk about mid at all. Thompson right now is, yeah...
Oh, whoopsie, that's my bad. I should have called that one. Jakiro falling top. A dive from Seb and Jerax. With that tier 1, James is rotating up, but yeah, back to middle lane. I feel Thompson's doing incredibly well against the Pugna.
Yeah, he's doing quite alright so far. He's actually pressuring Pugna quite a lot. CS, yeah, Pugna is slightly ahead, but gold-wise, he had to waste more on region.
And he must be dodging all these blasts with level 3 Sleight of Fist, right? That's the way that Topson's going. Because usually, a Pugner in a straight 1v1 will win the first, 4, 5 levels against Ember. And then when Ember hits 6, that's where you see the big swing back with Remnants to get solo kills.
Yeah, he dodged a lot. He dodged a ton so far. He's Master going for that bottom bounty, but he's chased away by No Tail.
No chance.
Just cannot see. Pulse.
Oh, hello. Quick TP out. James had already expended his one disable. Talentless, says the Nyx Assassin. They can get themselves bounty runes top though, so 2 for 2 across the map at 5 minutes.
You can't really say talentless. Like, what's wrong with Nyx? That's so rude, actually. Coming from a TI winner, imagine if he just tells you you're talentless. Just give up. No, seriously. As a player, I would feel bad.
It hurts you deep down inside.
It truly does.
Hits you in your core. Beastmaster with Bassi on is hiding in the trees.
Every one of these players has that doubt inside of them, they're thinking, am I gonna make it just by working hard? Because everyone is working hard. I need that talent.
They know he's here.
And then the Nyx tells you, you're talentless. They know he's there, but
they don't care.
He's just leeching experience.
And they've got double catapults, so they're going to say, right, you're leeching down here, we'll push the wave up to your tower, see what you do then. Chan's going to have to follow them up. YRG Arcane Rune could swing down towards bottom. Nice scan. Topson not going to waste his time going for the rune. Will stick around middle lane. Nyx chasing Faded through the jungle as Jakiro pulls. Seb will clean up the wave by his own tier 1. Oh, look, it's the push on the tier 1 bottom from Chen. Nothing really FTD can do to stop this. It's going to fall regardless, with ILTW behind the tower zoning out Beastmaster.
Run, little beast, because you might be dead. And ELTW of this troll is just destroying them. And there's a problem with Rust on the offlane, honestly. It has always been the same problem when you... Okay, Agnabit.
Yeah, he's being dived pretty hard. 3 heroes from OG, 2 of them rotate in. There's Arcane Rune Pugner. He's pretty speedy with only brown boots, but Topson has the remnants, closes the gap. Nice decrep to save him from the tower hits. But another slight is coming up in 2 seconds. This is the end of Pugner, no matter what he does.
Yeah, pretty much. They get that 2-man rotation mid, but at the same time bottom lane. No Tail did fall, and now ELTW, he's looking. Alright, he got James.
He actually doesn't have a point in battle trance.
He doesn't have ult,
but it's not
either.
Oh, that's true. He's got phase boots, he's got whirling axes again, he's going to turn and fight. He knows he likely can't run, so he's going to battle with the PA. Faded, trying to keep these daggers going, and Phantom Strike forward, and in comes James. This will secure the kill at long last and give Faded a killing spree.
Look at that tier 2.
Oh man, it's nearly dead.
7 minutes in, they had to respond to this. They definitely had to respond to this. And PA, she's happy about that. Gets 370 gold, not great, but look at Troll, he's 50 to 10. Like 20 CS ahead of PA. Net worth wise, he's 1000 ahead. Like, you had to slow him down.
That's insane. 4.3k net worth. Nice remnant over the ice path. A little bridge over the Jakiro's nonsense. As he grabs the rune, sticks around middle lane. What we're seeing from OG coming up. ILTW is moving towards Vlad's for his team. Looking at, I believe, Drums on Nature's Prophet, which is fully completed. And Topson on the Emberspear will slowly make his way from phase boots into who knows what. With Drums on Prophet, he could go for Maelstrom maybe.
Ult from Seb. They found James. Can they finish him off though? Because there's 4 heroes right now. 4 heroes of FTD on this bottom tier 1. I think you bail. I think you just bail. If you're Seb, try to defend it a bit longer, and with the 3 ends, just port out. Just get out. This tower is there. Jarax. If you're Jarax, you can fall. It doesn't matter. You're nothing of value at the moment. Just stay here, soak up the experience, try to get level 6 and defend as long as possible. If they kill you, they kill you. It's not really the biggest deal.
They've committed 4 heroes to do it. Let them get away with it.
But actually they aren't doing it because they lacked levels, and because of that they didn't instantly dive when Furion ported out. And now I don't even think they killed this Nyx. I think they might get counter killed instead. Look, there's 5 people of FTD, but PA is porting out.
And Ember, really nice. Slight chains. Only level 1 chains though, unfortunately, so without a massive amount of mana, Thompson here can't really continue on too hard. He's going to try and catch up to YRG. He runs straight past the blast. Holding this high ground now to cut them off on the bounty rune. FTD feeling pinned at this point, potentially. They don't know where the rest of OG are. It's just Thompson solo, playing around with them. Sliding, jumping up and down, dodging all their spells. He can't dodge Hex and Shackles though. That's what he's trying to play around with. He's going to get a kill. Jakiro dies. Oh, Thompson, no. Thompson, calm down. You're not allowed to do this. This is not permitted. He's going to get hexed up. James here with the shackles, but with a roar, Thompson is going to get a kill, isn't he? James is going to fall. Remnant forward, not enough damage. The second one won't come out. The roar will land. James turns.
Here though.
Shackles are there, but you're right. Jerax perfect place in perfect time as Thompson literally 1v4s outplays FTD.
That was just ridiculous, honestly.
What?
That was so good by Thompson. Also at the same time, Jakiro goes uphill without Rasta. They split up a bit. Then Rasta starts running. Pagna also leaves. Completely goes somewhere else. Goes for the rune or something.
But you don't expect this level 4 Sleight of Fist. Even if you know that the Pugna has called it. Oh, James trapped in the trees. Serpent Ward to drop to try and defend this tier 2. The Troll with Ember goes to work on the poor little Rasta. And easy money now from the wards.
Really, really well played by Thompson. And so far, OG, they're just outmaneuvering them, outplaying them a little bit. It's not even... it's not an outdraft or anything like that. Their lanes were not supposed to go this well. But if your Ember wins versus Pagna, if your Nyx just destroys PA with Seb, then you can push high ground 11 minutes in.
Go on, Thompson. Get in there.
He has no haste this time around.
That's true. But I swear, it's still like, there's 2-4-2 build. Pugna will have called it from mid, but you just never...
You don't feel it.
You don't have the experience of playing against it.
I know, it just feels weird. That's what it is. Because you haven't played many games versus it. I know exactly what you mean.
So look, he's just jumping. They've got no idea how to deal with it. And 12 minutes in, FTD are losing their first lane of barracks.
This is looking very rough.
How do they defend this? PA can't jump in. Nyx is waiting here in Vendetta, ready to strike if there's any potential counter attack.
There you go.
Maybe a good stun in, doesn't even matter. They've killed them off. FTD is called. 12 minutes and 20 seconds. OG slam FTD into the bloody floor.
Man, this
Thompson slams him into the bloody floor.
This was... Alright, that Thompson maneuver around the bounty rune was just amazing from him. But don't forget, every single lane that they played, they won. Top lane was won, bottom lane was also won.